crystal / triangle images. You can see it looks like we've got a bunker on the inside there with a bunch of electronics. We've also got some gliders going on with a huge beam in the background, maybe like a storm type beam. Again, some more TVs and bunkers there in that little screenshot there, and a few other things with the Ego logo and kind of like this guy with this mask on, which kind of looks like Thanos, or maybe someone that's been like a gold soldier that's been teleported or kind of fused together to create this gold beam, which is really, really cool. But there's so much more stuff as well going on this in the background. You can see at the top right, we've got kind of like a map, which potentially could be the bunker door. It also looks like it's over at Steamy Stacks by Craggy Cliffs, so I can't 100% confirm what the location of that is. If any of you guys have any predictions what it is, let me know in the comment section down below on that top 02. Origin AU 02 2020, which is obviously the month, which is February. So that's really exciting, because if you don't know what AU actually is, AU stands for gold on the periodic table. For those that have done chemistry, AU is the symbol that's used for gold, and that's what gold is technically in the chemistry world. I'm not a chemist, but you know, I know that one. So that's pretty interesting to see how they've kind of done that. So Origin is gold here. So it's like, are they hunting for gold? Is gold already in the game? What is going on with this huge gold stuff? Definitely interesting to see, but there's so much to break down in this picture. Again, I can't translate all the words on screen, so if anyone would like to do that. Previously, in the previous screenshot, the words did mean stuff like grunt, minion, stuff like that, kind of like guard, that type of thing, kind of like as a trooper. Questions which I've put together of topics that I don't fully understand in the storyline, and you're going to answer them by voting on the cards. So make sure you watch throughout the video. There's going to be questions throughout the entire video. There are only going to be a few answers. You just pre-select the answers, and it will help me out a lot and the community as a whole. Okay, so we're in a situation where obviously we've got Shadow v Ghost, and that's the way the storyline looks like it's going, and we can develop the map as we go through. It will obviously be done in small LTM type things. Now, we've got something pretty interesting, the current lobby screen. This is where questions start to appear, because in the past, the lobby screen has had no effect on the Fortnite storyline, but this season, I don't know the answer to this. So I'll put a question up in a second, but as we're going through this, I just want to state a few things. So we have the Brutus skin, who in the actual grotto himself, it isn't any of the Shadow or Ghost variants, so we don't actually know what the grotto or who owns the grotto at all, because it's just the standard version of the skin. Now, however, with Midas, he actually has the Ghost variant over at the agency, so I think it's quite an interesting concept and something to consider there. So the first question for you is, do you think the lobby screen will have an effect on the Fortnite storyline? Do you think it's going to change things? I kind of do, because we have this new voting system, it looks like, on the computer on the right, where we're going to be able to pick our team, Shadow versus Ghost. Now this leads into the next question regarding a voting system. Do you think that this computer is going to be a voting system? Yes or no? Answer in the card on the right hand side. All you got to do, if you can't see the card, is click the little I button at the top right of the video if you are struggling to see it. Make sure you do answer all the questions throughout today's video.
Like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds. You'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it. It really works.
Number 1.
Completely pumped up to almost the max brightness it can go, and you can kind of see a lot of new stuff in the background. It looks like we've got a whole new point of interest here with a helicopter pad, with a Ego or an altar flag, I'm not too sure. It's got kind of like more of a town hall vibe to it. I don't know this location on the map at all. We could potentially be getting helicopters. We could potentially be getting a new Ego / altar point of interest right here. Maybe this is something that's going to be new in the new season. There's definitely 2 flags at this point of interest. It looks like there's a little bit of an outpost there in the background. You can still see the water there in the back by some sort of lake, maybe by Sandy. I'm not too sure. Sweaty Sands, so I like to call it Sandy. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Who knows what its point of interest is going to be, but it's definitely something new. It could be the new spawn island. It could be something else related to Fortnite Battle Royale on the actual island as a point of interest. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think this potentially